Oh,
Noisy camper. Yes, to answer
oh,
your
hey,
question,
sorry.
do work tonight. We'll do it live. Bringing that volume way down. That was too loud. Oh, just got some hot coffee. Got Abby in. Not bad, you know. We're not late. We're early so that we can get in a couple hours. Because yes, I do have to work tonight. Definitely go back Goblin Girl today on Indiegogo. Destination Unknown, episode 518. Where will we go with this show? One never knows. Who will show up? One never knows. I had to go to the dentist today. Get some dental work done on the front of the grill here. Nothing major, but yeah, numb me out. Part of my nose, it's still feeling kind of funky.
Yeah, you have that.
Now you laugh now, mister. Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted us to look at a campaign here. I'm stymied. I don't know if it's live or not. Why
Okay.
do I not? Why do I not know? It's Kajus and Cowboys #3. It's over on Kickstarter. I don't do Kickstarter. I don't know, if this is live still or if it's over with. I couldn't tell you.
I think once they're done on Kickstarter, they take them down pretty quick.
Okay, well, this is up, but does it look like it's funding? I mean, there's still stuff here on the side,
I mean, it looks like normal Kickstarter to me, but I've only done Kickstarter once. So
does it? It says last updated yesterday. Okay, 107 backers. Their goal was 3,000. They're at 3534, so they are funded. This is Frankie B and Matt's project. So I don't know. You think it's normal still going? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, then I will definitely
Did Frankie
share the
say
link
he was
out.
going to try fund my comic when we talked to him? I can't remember if we asked him about it.
I really can't remember.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the video. I could use.
There you go.
I could use the views. All right. Most interesting video I've seen today. You press it and it just goes black.
Oh wow.
Would that be like I don't know. But very interesting artwork, as you can see here.
Oh yeah, it looks great. Yeah. I'd love to back it. I just wish Frankie would bring it over to Indiegogo or.
I know it's I just can't. Matt Blair and Frankie B. Washington, two of the hardest working people in comics, I'm sure. Looks great. Over at Fund My Comic, I think it's kind of a non-starter for a lot of people. I just need to know when the funds are going to come out, and I don't know how to read Kickstarter. A lot of people do. It's popular. I'm glad they got funded. Why not go over to Fund My Comic? Why not go to Indiegogo or some other platform and try your hand at it? It's different setup every time. I understand that. But I just there are certain platforms that are, I'm glad that. I mean, some stuff has been pulled over there at Kickstarter, and I'm just not cloning, and you know the history probably
Oh yeah,
better than I do.
yeah. There are a few reasons why I don't. I choose not to do business with Kickstarter.
No, well,
Hey Matt, how you doing? Metal movies and brewskis in the chat.
I I'm fortunate if I know. Uh, hey Matt,
Yeah.
if I know, I'm fortunate if I know how
Rolling.
Indiegogo works, much less any other platform.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, true.
I keep misplacing my discount code for my comic, and I've went to back actually some projects, and it's like, where's the code? I don't want to back without saving as much as I can, so I back out. I don't think I backed yet a project over on Fun My Comic simply for that reason. It's like
Oh wow.
I want the discount.
See, you're more picky than I am. I just went ahead and backed them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you make more money
Oh wow.
than I do.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
guarantee you.
I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
I guarantee you do. You
Well,
genius. You
I worked the entire year too, so it's a
right.
little different for
Right.
me.
Exactly. That helps, when you're not in between jobs. Yeah.
Never in between jobs.
Well, I know you're in demand.
Well,
And not
I won't leave a job unless I have another one.
right. That's a good philosophy, I guess. The Man from Uncle. Here's one of those great Gold Key comics. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to get those out again. In fact, there's one around the corner. It's not in very good shape. It's one that I have replaced, so that one will be going up for sale at some point. Um, no big rush, but these comics here, came out at the time of Man from Uncle was out in 1966. So, oh, I was like, where'd Shadowhawk go? Uh, what's up, dudes? Well, Destination Unknown today. I believe that's a sci-fi title, isn't it? I don't know. Sometimes that come up. I was going to do Y, letter Y, not like tie knot as a title. I like to come up with titles on the spur. Uh, but Destination
Hey,
Unknown, as I sit down to do this, kind of came to me, and I believe that's an old sci-fi movie.
what's that?
Uh, Destination Unknown.
Destination Unknown. Sounds familiar.
I'm going to look it up here. I believe it is Destination Unknown. I believe is a sci-fi title, but I could be wrong. After a while, you live long enough, you wonder what is stored in your brain. Missing Persons had a song called Destination Unknown.
My internet's terrible. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I said Missing Persons has Destination Unknown. I remember Missing Persons.
The
Sort of.
band?
Yeah,
I
the
think they were.
band. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I
I'm
think
not
they had a
seeing any
hit or
sci-fi
two, but
movie come up, but
Destination Unknown. Why does that
I
sound so
struck gold.
familiar?
Because I just said it, maybe.
Maybe I
No,
don't. Could
I'm,
be.
I'm kidding. Black Hat's in the house. I think his
Sounded
name
like
was.
that.
I don't remember the name. Robert Vaughn. Solo. Remember Solo? I know one character's name and the other's real name. Yeah. Robert Vaughn. Yeah. Robert Vaughn.
So?
Oh, you're white nipple. Just letting you know.
No, of course I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't
it's
bother
my
me.
internet for
If
you.
it doesn't bother you, it doesn't bother me. Anthony J. Roberts did this wonderful
Well, I
thing.
could all the trouble of uploading these cool icons. I'd like to be able to use them.
Check that piece out. Riders of the Snail.
The heck?
Yeah.
That's
It
kind of
looks
cool.
like a character that Robert Geronimo would draw just because it's a helmet with horns, but riding a snail.
Yeah,
I like it. We're
that's
going to do a little
probably.
jousting today.
And he's not in a
Huh?
hurry to get anywhere, but
He's not in a hurry. Well, I don't know. On that planet, snails may be pretty fast.
maybe.
And what about time? What if time is done differently there,
Well, I mean,
where everything moves so slow that a snail appears fast?
Oh, you mean like actual temporal time? I mean,
Like
because
the
time.
people move slower than a snail.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I suppose. I mean, something like that might be able to happen.
Yeah. If it
I mean,
did,
and
a snail might be the fastest thing,
Right, and you still got to figure too, especially with time, like how do you keep time once you're in space on a different planet in a different solar system? Because you're not going around the sun anymore. Time is not the
Right.
same. So.
That was in that one movie. I can't remember. I have a copy of it. He goes down the surface of the planet because of the rotation of the planet. Blah 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 blah. He
Mhm.
comes back. It's like, yeah, Earth is gone or whatever. I mean, it's 100 years in the future. Everybody is dead, even if you went back to Earth now. I'm like,
Right.
whoa, wow. That's when
Yeah,
he's
it's
like on
crazy.
the planet, big waves, and I can't remember the name. He did that dragon movie early on in his career, where he like jumps off with the axe, to get the dragon. I don't know. One of these days, I get all these people straight.
It's not ringing any bells at the moment. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Brady Bunch came out a couple days ago in 1969. Here's a Odell comic with them on it. Watch the hell out of Brady Bunch.
Oh yeah.
Probably can't tell you why. I was young. Blame me.
Yeah, nothing better was on at the time.
I guess. I mean,
I mean, I remember watching it
have you
as a
ever
kid,
heard
and
of
it's not
Hercules?
like I heard of what?
Have you ever heard of Hercules? I have not listened to this, so I don't know what it
Hercules.
sounds like. A Hercules beetle.
Oh,
They're
Hercules
massive
beetle. Yeah.
beetles. Look how big it is.
Oh yeah, those things get monsters.
Whoa! Sounds like a helicopter.
Yeah, or a drone.
Look at the beak on that thing. Apparently, it can't hurt you or won't hurt you. Either that or that's a stupid person. It's about as big as our fist there. Look at that.
Yeah, I
as
think
our
it's big.
palm. Wow, man,
Yeah,
that thing could.
supposedly they're very strong for their size. That's why they call them the Hercules beetle.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is a massive bug, isn't it?
I think he's holding him by the top of or he was holding him by the top of the jaw there. Now he's not holding it at all. I guess some little guys just don't bite people.
Yeah. Wow.
He's got some big jaws on him, dude. I wouldn't want to take a chance.
Yeah, the lower jaw seems to move, but
I think the upper one is.
These are different. These are different species too, right?
It could be.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, they kind of change. He's holding different types.
It looks like
one had was like Triceratops had like 2 spikes and another beak. Hey, Hex Allen, that beetle is bigger than Jesus, or was that John Lennon? Yeah. Speaking of Beatles, Hex Allen, Ringo Starr and his all-star band is going to be around in the area, I think. I'm hearing tickets are on sale for Ticket Hub. It'd be neat to listen to Ringo Starr and just see him. He's a legend, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Quick on the repartee today.
I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. I wasn't
Wow.
paying attention.
No one, believe me, no one can leave you hanging except Apex Comics. Except Apex.
What?
No one can leave you hanging like this guy here.
Ah, hey now.
uh,
Oh, what is going
but
on with
yeah,
this stupid
Apex.
phone?
Uh, Apex can leave you hanging. Believe me. Uh, Wraith of God Hunters is at the printers. Aaron said a couple days ago. Uh, uh,
Yeah, yeah.
so while you wait, sign up early for Empire Comics. I have done that, I believe. A big project, Kit Carter Planet Doom graphic novel, which I have not, really looked at that
I signed up
extensively.
for.
But
I signed up, but I haven't.
yeah,
Well, it hasn't launched yet, so I can't back it.
well,
But
that piece there, at least the hand, you see the hand reaching for her behind there, the rock monster
uh-huh, pretty cool.
was kind of the inspiration for the hand there, on this one.
Ah, I got
Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah. Looks like I got a burn right there, because I shaved. If you didn't
Oh
notice,
yeah.
I shaved for the dentist.
Screw the
He
dentist.
did the
It's the last
work over
person you
here,
want
and
to
it's
shave
like,
for.
yeah. I came home and rested after the ordeal, which was not that big a thing. Ringo Starr is a drummer, an actor, a pianist, and a singer in that order. Yeah.
When
And
I get ready to
he,
go to the dentist, I eat a big old peanut butter and onion and tuna fish sandwich.
oh God. Wow. That sounds like my ex-wife. Anyway, wow. Moving on. You figure out which ex-wife though. Multiple choice.
Yeah,
Dennis the Menace.
that's not fair, right?
The Mentis. Thanks, Alan. Uh, yeah, I remember seeing Ringo Starr in Caveman, the movie in the early 80s at the
Yeah,
theater.
yeah. He married Catherine Bach too. Are they still together? I think they might be.
Maybe, wouldn't it? Ringo Starr was the first Beatle to have a hit right after they broke up.
Yeah.
He beat every one of them to the
Do you
punch.
remember? Do you remember what song it was?
Uh, I really don't. Nope. Thank you for that.
Sorry.
I don't. But yeah, like I said, I'm have
You
useless
bring it up,
trivia.
I'm gonna
I
ask
bring
questions.
up.
You know.
I know. Put me on the spot. Yeah, this is from the Uncle Affair. I believe. I would have to look in my collection, but I believe this was their mid '80s reunion, about 1985,
Never
86.
have an
I think
affair with your uncle.
85.
What's wrong with
Not sure. Well, now
Welcome back to the club.
Yeah, that was them then in the mid '80s getting together one more time
you?
in a
Yeah.
movie, and in the start of that, the movie's not that great, believe me.
No.
If you like
Okay.
Onion, Did you hear what I just said? You're supplanting ideals into my mind, Shadowhawk. I'm very, here I am partially numbed out, and you're saying Onion, and I'm saying the man from Onion instead of the man from Uncle. You, you
That would be a different
stop it.
show altogether.
George gave Ringo some good hints. Yeah, probably one George gave him. Probably.
Yeah,
I mean, George
probably.
was my favorite Beatle if I had to pick one, I guess. I like some of the songs that I like them all. I mean, I'm so far removed. I'm far enough removed.
I
Was I
like
around
three of
when
the
Beatles
Beatles.
music?
Yeah,
Huh?
I was just gonna, I like three of the Beatles equally. One of them I can't stand. Guess which one?
John Lennon.
Oh, bingo! First time.
Yeah. Well, when you're sort of socialist, communist, I don't know.
Yeah, and then the whole Yoko thing, just
Yeah. Well, yeah, but yeah,
I
kind of.
mean, I was very disappointed in John. He could have had any girl on the planet, and he chose that.
Oh, I think a lot of people were disappointed, my friend.
I mean, I guess
Right.
there's no accounting for love, right? I mean, you love who you
There
love.
you go. Do dragons count as lizard? There's your nice
Ooh,
dragon lizard
now that's
representation.
pretty. Oh, dude, I hate to be the little guy in that boat.
Yeah. Unless he's controlling the dragon.
Oh well, now that would be a whole very
He
cool
could
different
be just
situation.
reaching out to give him a breath mint.
Dude, woof, you got dragon breath.
Dragon breath, yeah. And now you know why I have two ex-wives. Um,
Oh man, it almost got me right.
I'm telling you, I'm doing a smiller. If you don't know, it's how is this connected with
Ex-wife
smiller?
joke.
Low hanging fruit. It's kumquats. It's low hanging fruit. There's no easier
No,
joke than ex jokes. There's not.
ex
You know,
ex-wife. Come
just
on,
stop blaming
nobody
on your
wants
ex.
them anyway.
Nobody wants them anyway. Now let's talk about integrity and not thieving, not stealing. What was he
That's right.
talking about that day? I can't even remember. It
Uh,
was integrity in comics or something, wasn't it?
yeah. God, sorry. All the spam callers shoot me up around this
Yeah,
time. Um,
right. Yeah, they
yeah,
do. That is
he was
irritating.
talking about something with he prefers to buy his comics or back his comic or whatever it was. And, some people just want to get stuff free or try to find like pirate it or blah blah blah. And then he turns around and whips out like a gallon-sized bag out of his pocket. Oh, my neighbor's kumquat tree. I'm just gonna steal a few of these while I'm talking to you about theft.
Right. Welcome.
It was
Greetings,
classic.
citizens of the momentum verse. I like it.
Gable, penny shot. Hello, good sir.
Now, Conan, Titan is bringing Conan. What a
Good.
title.
That
Lord of
new
the
coat.
Mount. Lord
Yeah, it
of
looks
the
pretty
Mount.
good. I've been seeing some
Oh,
artwork and
have you?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that
They're
yeah,
taking
Titan.
Conan back to their, yes,
I'm just saying that it looks like they're doing a really good job with Conan.
Titan books. Yeah, I think that's they're saying only $1.99 in pounds.
Really? Wow.
Um,
Okay.
so that tells
Hey,
me
Lorenzo.
because Conan is public domain over in the UK, Titan Books is probably out of the UK, aren't they?
Right. Didn't
Yeah.
uh didn't our buddy Gregory say he had a Conan thing he was working on as well?
Yeah, yeah, long ago.
It's
I
been a
think
while,
he's
yeah.
kind of put that on the back burner for other things. He did
Mm.
last time he was on, so that's on the back burner. It was a good thought,
Oh,
just
okay.
like in Zorro and other public domain. It's like I hope I don't appear that flighty. I know I may, but I want to do this, I want to do that, and then none of it ever happens. And
Oh, okay. Oh, Matt says in the chat the new Conan artist is Del A Torre. He's got
okay.
a Buscema style. Very cool.
Oh well, if you're gonna do Conan, you probably need to
Might
have
as
a
well do
Buscema style,
Buscema.
no
Yeah.
doubt. I mean, he'll ever be known as probably like Silver Surfer, but primarily Conan and How to Draw
Yeah.
the Marvel Way. So many things,
Mm-hmm.
but especially Conan artist,
For sure.
Avengers
Yeah.
artist. I mean, he did a lot of books, but he's got to stand out as the seminal Conan in my book. Early
Yeah, I
on,
mean,
that's
there
what
were a
I knew
lot of
him
really good Conan
for.
artists. So I mean, you had Barry Windsor Smith for a while. You had
All right, you
uh,
always bring that up. But I know he did a few issues, and you're still,
and I'm still gaga
excited
over him.
about
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
50 years later, 60 years later. whatever,
I
50.
love Barry's work, man. Sorry.
I do too, but I mean, his volume of Conan work can't compare
No,
to
but
John Buscema, who is the guy.
Didn't John Romita Sr. draw Conan for quite a while as well?
All right, here's the difference. Uh,
Okay.
pick an artist you like. Just
John Buscema,
artist
John
you like.
Romita Sr., and Barry Windsor Smith. I like them all. I mean, I'll pick another one.
Yeah, somebody lesser known.
Somebody lesser known.
He
Let's go
picks some
with
trees. He picks some giants. I got to give it to him. He
yeah,
didn't fall
sorry.
into my trap
Uh,
very easily.
all right, let's go for say a Paul Ryan, who we just lost recently, or
Okay, Paul Ryan. Here's Paul Ryan, and I know he did a lot of stuff. He was pretty prolific. You got Paul
yeah,
Ryan.
he did a bunch of stuff.
He did a lot of Fantastic Four, I know.
Hmm.
Paul Ryan or Jack Kirby. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh well, come on. I mean, that's
I'm saying that's the difference. You're going Barry Windsor Smith or Mega Shark, John Buscema. And there's no comparison, dude. I know you like
okay.
his style. I do
Uh,
too. He started out
if you say
Conan.
so,
I'll give you that. But when you talk
yeah.
volume of work, we're talking so
Well,
much more
no,
than
no, no.
the
I wasn't talking about.
infantile little can't get
I
it up,
wasn't talking volume
Mr.
of work though. That's a
Smith.
different. That's a different measuring stick. I was just talking about
Yeah, it's a
talented
different
artists
measure.
who
Right.
have done Conan. Now, yeah, John
Yeah, I mean,
Buscema. I mean, that was his wheelhouse, dude. He did that for a
I mean,
long
you would
time.
have to go. I don't know where you would go with Jack Kirby to get bigger than Jack Kirby.
Yeah, I don't think you got anywhere to go. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, maybe
right.
you might be able to like if you pull
King,
sales numbers of some modern guys
king of comic,
like
but that's kind of
Jim
unfair
Lee
too.
or Todd McFarlane. You know what I
That's
mean?
like comparing Hornus Wagner or Ty Cobb or Babe Ruth to somebody today. And the game has
Right.
changed and the rules have changed so much.
Yeah,
That's
and the guys are huge now and they're in shape. They used to
Tell
just
me
drink
who's
and
created
smoke.
more characters. Jack Kirby every time. Hello.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Golden
Jack
Age,
got it.
Golden Age, Atomic Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, Copper Age,
Oh,
and Modern Age. He hit all 6 ages. Joe
well, he
Kubert.
was old.
Joe Kubert did. Joe Kubert did as well.
Yeah, Joe
There
Kubert.
are
Dude,
some artists.
there's another one. Joe Kubert drew Conan.
Uh,
I
he
believe he
drew
did.
Tarzan.
Oh, Tarzan. Yeah, okay. It was Tarzan. Yep.
He might have drew Conan at one time, but he didn't do the
But
volume of
yeah, he
work.
was more known for Tarzan. Sorry. Yeah.
All right. Let's just distill it down. Who did more Conan artwork? Uh,
Oh, I mean, Buscema hands down. Then I mean,
I mean, is
probably.
there anybody that even came close to Buscema's volumes of work? I know Ernie
Um,
did a bunch, but he was
I know.
like,
Yeah, Ernie Chan's the only other name that comes up that's even in
yeah,
the ballpark.
and he did a very Conan. The one with the claw over at DC. He drew
oh
him,
yeah. Hmm.
but that's not Conan. But it's Conan like. Kubert drew a mean Tarzan, absolutely.
Yeah.
Neil Adams drew an awesome Conan, absolutely. But if we're
Oh,
talking
Neil.
the
Right.
mega shark in the water has to be Buscema every time.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different measuring stick.
Matt says, yeah, he is my favorite Conan art. Well, why is it a different measuring stick when I say it? Because you like Barry Windsor Smith's few
No,
issues.
just because you were saying he's got to be the premier Conan artist of all time, and I'm like, well, I mean, there are some other people that I kind of prefer their style a little more than Buscema. But
Right.
if we're talking volume, okay,
Right.
then volume wise, sure, he's the king
Yeah,
on
if we're
Conan.
talking what will he be remembered for, I think Conan has to come to your mind immediately.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Name some other things. I named Silver Surfer, which, he only did
Silver Surfer. Didn't
every issue
Buscema
except the
he
last
had a
issue.
run on Spider Man for a little while, I
Oh,
think.
Avengers. He had several
Avengers,
runs
yeah.
on Avengers.
Um, I, did did
He
Buscema
did
ever do
he did
Fantastic
Spider-Man?
Four?
What? Buscema
Yeah,
did Spider-Man?
he
Really?
did Spider Man for a bit. Yeah, his Spider Man was a little more beefy than you're used to seeing, though.
He did Fantastic Four. He took over
Mhm.
almost immediately for Jack Kirby. Well, I take that back. I mean, there was Rich Buckler, there was John Romita Sr.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I've seen some covers done by Buscema.
There you go, Rex. And Matt's gonna lay the smackdown on you. He said, "Yeah, Buscema had an incredible amount of work, but
Okay.
Frazetta is still the best."
Well, there you go. Frazetta. See, now, if you threw out a major hitter like Frazetta,
What
that's
the fuck? You're gonna tell me John Romita Sr. and Barry Windsor Smith aren't major hitters? Come on. I'll argue that one.
yeah. I mean, no, I'm not going to tell you that because you threw out some names like Ramita Senior, and I said pick somebody smaller
Well, yeah, but I mean,
so that the analogy, it'd be like I was thinking Michael Turner because he died young, or Dave Stevens because he died young,
yeah,
and compare that to
or Matt
Kirby.
Hughes, which
There's
everybody
nothing.
forgets about.
I love Rocketeer stuff. I love Michael Turner stuff, but it doesn't.
It
It
would have
pales
been
in
John,
comparison
right?
to the decades of work that Jack Kirby did. And I'm not here to brag about Kirby. I'm just making an analogy. You throw out every time when we talk to Conan about Barry Windsor Smith. Okay, I just orgasmed in my pants. But if you're going to compare him to the volume of
I,
Buscema,
I well, you did again. That, like I said, that's a different metric of
right?
measurement. You didn't say volume to start with. You just said the premier blah 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 artist Conan has to be. I was like, well, I don't know. And I mean, and Matt just had a good point
All
too.
right, let's put it this way:
Rosetta's pretty freaking
identified
incredible.
as a Conan artist, I guess Windsor Smith will always be because of
Sure.
the handful I could probably hold in my hand. I literally, I'm not right. I probably could hold in my hand
Why
his
do you
Conan
love to
work. I
shit
could
on
not
Barry Windsor
hold.
Smith
I
so
could
much?
not
What do
hold
you got
like
against Barry?
this. This room could not hold John Buscema's Conan work hardly. He's done so much of it.
What do you have against my man Barry?
I don't. I love Barry, and I'll tell you when I really first noticed him, and I've mentioned it before, his Machine Man stuff in the
Oh
early
yeah, his
80s.
Machine Man stuff was beautiful.
I know that's when he kind of made the artistic shift, you know,
Hmm.
and
Dude, I'll
became
tell you
his.
what. I mean, everybody kind of glosses over it a little bit at this point, but
Yeah,
that original Weapon X run that Barry did was fucking beautiful,
I
man.
have no problem with Barry Windsor Smith, his early crude stuff, and it was early in his career, and it was some of the first stuff he did. It was crude, and it was very Jack Kirby-ish. But why?
Hmm.
Because they told him to draw like Jack Kirby, just like they did Rich Buckler and a lot of other artists. They told him
Yep.
draw like
Yeah,
Jack
they told
Kirby,
him flat out.
just
That's
like
what it.
John Romita Sr. was told draw like Steve Ditko when he took over Amazing Spider-Man. Hey, Miss Good Stuff, Mrs. G in the house.
Hey, Mrs. G, glad to hear you're feeling a little bit better
Hey,
today, dear.
Barry Windsor Smith does the best Wolverine. Can't argue there. He's
Yeah,
good on.
dude, he's freaking. Well, God, I mean that
That
all
was
comes
the
down
yeah.
to opinion as well, right? I mean, because Arthur Adams did a great Wolverine. I loved his stuff. Mark Silvestri was really good.
I don't. I can't disagree with any of that. Art is subjective. Is
Yeah,
basically what
but
we're saying, right?
but Barry, like I said, that run Barry did on Weapon X is just. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's the
that's still
beginning of his origin.
Yeah, which I still think they shouldn't have done. But if you were going to have somebody do it, having Barry do it was a good choice.
Yeah, that was sort of how did he get the adamantium? I didn't mind that. I was
Yeah, they didn't
riffing on
like
it at the
reveal
time.
everything about him. Yeah, they didn't go like into the
No,
whole.
Origin's what killed it for me. You should have remain. He should remain a man of mystery, just like
Yeah.
just
Well,
like
them
they
turn in the
tried,
movies, they turned him and Sabretooth like into half brothers or some shit. Which
just
I
like
mean,
Batman. You make Joker the guy that kills his parents. That you shouldn't do that. The guy
yeah,
who
that
killed
was
his parents should remain a mystery.
because that just gives Batman extra motivation to. I mean,
Right. And why wouldn't he kill him at that point?
yeah, I mean, I know
Or
he
is he
he
such a
he.
weak puss that he can't take vengeance or whatever, you know, a
See
reckoning,
that
whatever you
that
want to
makes no sense with like
call it?
Batman's later like year one,
Right.
origin
No,
expansion and all that kind of
no.
stuff. So
But now
it
you could say
that's
that's
the
an
problem.
alternative, movies are always see that's the out. It's well, that's not the proper. Well, when
So,
are we going to get the proper universe? And you know what? Even in the proper universe, which is the ones that it's in the comics also sometimes don't line up on continuity. Sorry, that's why we had Crisis.
yeah, yeah, it's a problem.
Can we not
Um,
have continuity? I guarantee you, Gable Penny shot. Here's a prediction, okay? Um, let's see. Let me do this proper. Oh, this will work. Well, let's see if I turn it this way. It will. You remember this bit from Johnny Carson, right?
oh yeah,
Hold on.
and the winner is
Yes, 3 children, and then he opens it up and he goes, "Whoa, what's my next wife? How many children am I going to have with my next wife? Whoa, I hope not." Anyway, yeah, I'll make a prediction. Gable Penny Shot will probably find the first incongruency in the Momentum universe. He'll go, that doesn't the continuity, blah, blah, blah. And I'll have to spend days probably thinking up a great scenario to rebuff his aspersions, for continuity's sake. I'm going to try and not, remain consistent, but you know,
right.
some things can
We're
be
gonna
looked.
try.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm going to try like hell, to
It's like Dawn of the Dead. I'm gonna try
yeah.
not to come back.
Do not do not try. Do. There is no
There's
try.
no try. Only do.
Only do. Only do. Uh
I'm so tired of Star Wars.
Carrie in the house. Hello, Carrie.
Oi, oi, quick, Carrie. Hello, hello, Sabaloi.
The bust Weapon X, and I think he
Oh
means
yeah, that
this,
was sweet.
is an
Yeah, that,
iconoclastic is seared into his brain. Yeah. Well, and a lot of
oh
that has
no,
to do with what age did you encounter said work? That was early 80s,
was that
right?
was that Sir Ian?
No,
Sorry,
I have
Terry.
not heard that.
No, I hadn't either. That's Ian McCallum, right? Wasn't he Magneto too?
If well, I don't know who Dunbar was. Was Dunbar in
Dumbledore was the head
oh,
wizard in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? I think you're
Hmm.
getting your actors mixed up, but I never watched Harry Potter really. Yeah, I think that's a different actor though. I can picture
I
him in my head.
I thought it
I
was.
don't think
Uh,
that was Magneto, although he's getting up there like Sir Patrick Stewart in age.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm not sure. I thought that was Dumbledore was Magneto. I could be wrong.
hmm, I believe you are.
Well, maybe. I've been wrong before. I don't deny it.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen anything, but then I haven't examined uh, Twitter much or any of the other platforms.
Carrie, are you sure you're not confused with Sir Ian and the other guy that just died from the Man from Uncle? Oh, Michael Gambon played Dumbledore. Okay, so I was wrong on the actor.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember seeing the actor. I would have remembered him.
Michael
Uh,
Gambon.
Happy
Hmm.
National Pancake Day. Wow.
It's
I
Pancake
love
Day? Oh
pancakes.
man, I
I
love
love
pancakes. Yeah.
pancakes. Yeah.
But I'm
Here's
making
a
beef stew for dinner. That's I should have made
and look
breakfast
at
for
this
dinner
post. Did
tonight.
Hellboy eat pancakes in the film?
I
He
know
was
he liked sweets a lot. I can't remember him eating
yeah,
pancakes though. I
yeah.
don't know. They did make a big deal out of showing him like with a big bag
He
full of
was
candy bars and
82.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not a bad age. I hope I make it that long.
Uh, my father made it to 83. He was in a little over a month, almost turned 84, but not quite. Kind of like Betty
Oh,
White,
good
you know,
lord.
almost made it to 100. No matter what the magazine said, the magazines were already done up, you know, and they
Oh
were
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
"Wow, look at happy 100th birthday." She didn't make it to 100, but all
I
the
know that.
magazines
Oh,
were
that
like,
was.
"Yeah,
Hey, Larry.
yeah."
That
After
was
she
so.
passed away, all the magazines were saying, "Happy 100th birthday." She
I
didn't make
know.
it to 100. Sorry,
She was like, what'd she
cute
make it
age
like?
nine.
Like almost like a week before or less than a
Pretty
week.
close, yeah, pretty close,
Yeah.
but pretty close. Don't cut
Poor
it,
Betty
dude.
White, man. I loved her too. She was something else.
Mod Squad debuted on September 24th,
Mm,
1968 on
there's another one I
ABC.
was trying to
Ran
think
to
of yesterday.
1973, so quite a little run there for the Mod Squad. You remember the Mod Squad?
Hmm. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember a lot about them, and I don't have them in my collection. I probably should get them. Hey, Ryan.
It wasn't a bad show. It was pretty good.
Oh no, Mod Squad. Well, it must have been to run, have a pretty decent
Hey,
run
Larry.
from
Oh, hey, Ryan. Good to see you, friend.
1968 to 73. That's not too bad, you know. I mean,
Oh,
Mod Squad running up to 73. I would say after 73, we kind of shook off the 60s and was into the
yeah,
70s.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We kind of got into
It took 2 or
'70s
3
mode.
years, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It took a.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it does every time. Like the '70s, kind of lingered a little bit into the early '80s before the '80s kind of took over. You know, I think it was kind of the same type of deal.
Yeah, it took us a while to shake off Jimmy Carter for sure, for a number of reasons, right?
We're still trying to shake him off the economy. Fucking piece of shit.
I
Excuse
know my sister loves him. My sister loves him.
me. Yeah, well,
Says
I
he
mean, he's
was
a really
one of
sweet
the
guy.
best presidents. You know, because he
Really
was a
sweet guy.
decent guy. He was a decent guy, an honest guy. Uh,
Yeah, that's great. He was a shitty president. He left our
Till
fucking
Obama
hostages.
and Biden showed up, I'm sorry. He
Dude,
was
he
one of
left
the
our
worst.
hostages in Iran for damn near a year without
Right
doing
over a year.
anything about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
over a year.
yeah.
And and then Reagan got elected and they immediately released those fuckers.
Oh yeah, that he wasn't even sworn in yet.
No, as soon as they found out he was
Yeah,
elected, they were like, "We're sending you people home."
1 hour. One or no, maybe he was sworn in, but he was sworn in for about an hour, not very long.
Yeah, he didn't even
Yeah,
get a chance to give him a phone
because they
call yet, and they
knew
were
what
already like,
Reagan was
"Nope."
going to do. They knew. Just like the same thing would have happened with Donald Trump when he went into office. They knew,
Well, you know what it is, dude. When you can talk a good enough game that you can make people believe that you will do what you
but he's
say
not
you're gonna
talking
do.
a game, bro. He would have done it. He would have went in
Oh,
there and got our guy.
I bet you he would have. Yeah, Reagan didn't
Yeah,
fuck around. He was,
no, no, I ain't playing no game. If they know you're not playing a game, Nobody
I mean, that
takes
dude was he was a real
Biden.
cowboy. He was an actor and all that, but he grew up out there. He was a fucking cowboy when he was a kid. That dude was hardcore, man.
I think Cowboys are making a comeback, my friend. In comics.
Oh yeah, in
They
comics
might.
for sure they are. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of cool Western, but you know what? Most of the new Western comics I see coming out have some kind of like supernatural tinge to them, which is kind of cool. I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Palmetti's got one coming out. There's
Yeah.
also Octopus Cowboy. Now that's got to be one of the strangest.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Eric. I was just. I think I was a kid still. I was like, I wasn't old enough to vote for Reagan yet on the first election, so I
it,
think I was 16 or 17.
Octopus Cowboy Book 2 in demand, just went in demand.
Woohoo! Hail!
And I don't know if they were asking for $5,000, but that's what they got at the closing yesterday. $5,022. It's now at $5,037. So had
Nice.
maybe one more backer since then. Need to get
Yeah.
some more eyes on this. This is an awesome artwork. Let's chop
Oh,
this
dude,
thing
yeah,
up.
that's a great campaign.
And there's a catch-up tier. You can get the first issue.
Yeah, which I'm gonna have to do because.
This is great.
But you gotta
Trailer.
admit,
I mean,
it's kind of a crazy concept. How does
He
this
knows
fucking
what you're
octopus
thinking,
survive in the
punk.
Old West?
You're thinking,
right.
did he fire 30 shots or 29?
But I dig it.
Now, to tell you the truth, he's forgotten himself in all this excitement.
Don't think I want to go up against that many guns. He's in his own army, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much, dude. He's like what's her name, Lady Satan from the Black Terror. She can like just mentally wield guns. So.
You gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Nope, I don't look good.
He's better than shark. Wrestle the gorilla. Stomp
That's awesome.
and that was before he had a gun.
I love the music.
Oh, I know, it's great.
It's back.
It's like 60s type, riveting.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the music out of the heavy metal movies.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. He's hanging out the side of the horse, tapping the water. That's just fucking great.
Oh, yeah. He's using those spaghetti westerns, as inspiration. Look at that gorilla with tomahawk. Tomahawk gorilla.
Well, that's the cool thing. Apparently, like he beat up like the gorilla and the other guys.
Yeah, and then blood got on them, and then they became intelligent.
Well, yeah, and then he apparently becomes friends with him because he adds them to his gang. They become like a. I'm loving what I know of the story so far. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I love this song, man. If you're gonna do a long trailer and really show your stuff off, put a kick-ass song on here like this.
Yeah, exactly. There's Gable. He's an angel, gonna slay, simple apart. And the art is freaking nice, dude. Look at that.
The sound. I want this music. I need this music in my life.
All right.
It's like,
Octopus Cowboy soundtrack, isn't it? we're gonna have to put in a request for.
Yeah, I mean, give me the soundtrack. Hell yeah.
Coming at you.
Yeah, give us a digital
Look at
download.
that. He's on the side of the horse.
Eric says his name is Triana Sui.
Okay, whoever that Sparkle Dixie is, they're good. This makes me want to buy it. That and the great art. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, dude, it just looks like such a cool project. I gotta get in that catch up tier.
I mean, come on, man.
Fucking awesome.
I mean, it's almost criminal that it just made $5,000 and went in demand.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were asking for $5, what their goal was, but
Well, I don't know if they got hurt because Six Gun Gorilla came out before they did or not. And people are like, it's another.
it's its own. I think it's a matter of promotion that he doesn't promote.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't think he's gotten out there enough.
Yeah, I mean, I and John Malin agree on one thing for sure: build your channel.
Yeah, and promote. Always.
Yeah, I mean, like we had Jimmy Reyes in the chat yesterday.
Don't be a sucker.
He didn't know we had a daily show.
I know.
How long's Jimmy been
crazy?
around? He's never come over here to see the show, even though I've been on multiple shows with him over on Topicless. But now he knows, and hopefully he subscribed.
Well, I hope so. I mean,
I'm subscribed to his.
We're not twisting anybody's arms around here.
No, but we'd like to.
We will if we have to.
Yeah, we will if we have to. We're not above such things. Just saying.
Don't make me send the boys around.
I don't know. I would like to know what they're. Edmund Gwynn. You might know his name. He was born in 1877, September 26th. Born in London, England. When he was lying in his deathbed, he said, "This must be terribly difficult for you." Gwynn is supposed to have replied, "Not nearly as difficult as playing comedy." I mean, he's on his deathbed and he's making jokes, or maybe truisms. Yeah.
But not nearly.
You remember him, don't you? As an actor, he did a wonderful Christmas movie. He did a wonderful Christmas movie, but it's not well known.
I know I've seen him and stuff.
Well, now he played Santa Claus, right?
Right. Was it It's a Wonderful Life? Was that him in that movie?
No. That was whatever the street is, 37th Street or whatever. Miracle on 30, whatever it was.
Oh, Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah, there we go. Wasn't he Santa in that?
I believe you might be right, sir.
Don't be 1 million suckers and get Octopus Cowboy. Ryan says. Of course, he loves underwater stuff like I do too. That is the last time I laugh at one of your jokes, Eric.
Oh, Ryan, yeah, give Eric a break.
Little suckers, yeah. Hey, I keep throwing it out there, and Jimmy Reyes doesn't want to come over here because he knows you will be inappropriate to his wife. Whoa! What an aspersion, Eric!
Wow.
Okay. No.
All right, Ryan. Looks like Ryan's going to pick up the daughter.
He must be joking.
Be careful out there, brother.
You can't escape the long arms of the law. Well, is he a sheriff? Did he have a badge?
Well, I'm trying to remember. I think at some point, yes, he becomes a law enforcement.
I don't know if he's from Australia or not, but I know he doesn't get out there, very often, to do
I
things.
would
As
I
far
would
as I
think that Jimmy Arfallas is not from Australia, but I could be wrong.
know.
Again, I'm used to being wrong.
Matt said he's drawing some Iron Age cowboy fan art as we speak.
That could it be
Satan?
Wraith of God, perhaps?
Uh,
Oh,
I was doing the
interesting.
church lady. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I got it.
Who could
Could it
it
be
be?
Satan?
Satan?
That's
Where of
when
all
Saturday
the
Night Live used to still be kind of funny.
we're low on testosterone. I don't, where are the John Waynes? Where are the
Where are the Clint
Cary
Eastwoods?
Grant?
Where are the Charles
Oh,
Bronsons?
no. Would you dress up in a dress? I guess to do comedy, right?
I mean, it's a classic form of comedy, too. And people,
Yeah, that goes way back. Absolutely.
Oh,
Look at
dude,
Some Like It
Shakespeare,
Hot, right?
They didn't even have women actresses. All the women were played by men
Exactly.
back
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
back in
Some
the
Like It
early
Hot. You
theater
had Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis. They dressed up for
days.
most of the movie in a dress, huh?
What was that? Bosom Buddies, that show with Tom Hanks and I always forget the little
Bosom
guy's name.
Buddies, right? With Tom Hanks. Yeah. Well, look
Yeah,
at Tootsie,
that was a
right?
funny
With
show.
Dustin
Tootsie,
Hoffman.
yeah.
Hell, that was a successful
What was?
movie.
Oh shit! What was the one that Robin Williams did? Mrs. Doubtfire. He pretended to be
Mrs.
an old lady.
Doubtfire, right? Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then Monty Python, they used to dress up as ladies all the fucking time.
But
They didn't. They only
they
had
kind of
all they had was Carol Cleveland. I mean, they only had one chick.
they
There's,
they
yeah.
they kind of ruined it for me though. Modern day. I mean, they're switching things around. I don't know what's what up and down anymore. I mean, we got
see, that's the problem. Well, you
we got
used to know
cat
it
turtles
was
now.
cat turtles. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Somebody stuck a big loaf of bread on that cat.
And said sick 'em.
What the, look at, he's got his claws on like he's pissed off. He's like, "Arr."
Yeah. Yeah. What's the best cowboy comic? Jonah
Oh,
Hex. I don't know.
Jonah Hex is pretty good.
I'd say Wraith of God. How about that?
Yeah, right now I'd have
I
to say
don't
Wraith of
know.
God. Pretty darn cool.
I would say Midnight coming soon.
There you go.
For Momentum Comics.
Don't even know what it's about yet, but it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be monumental.
Monumental.
Hallelujah. I tell you.
Oh boy.
Oh, did you see that John Delarose did an interview with Dan DiDio?
I saw him talking a
YouTube?
bunch of smack the other morning, but
Yeah.
I didn't see the interview with Dan DiDio.
No, he did an interview with Dan DiDio. I guess I could drop the link if anybody wants to watch that.
It's DiDio, Rex.
It's what?
DiDio, not DiDio.
Okay, DiDio. DiDio.
There you go. It's like
Her name is Rio, and
it's like Ronnie James DiDio. Get it?
No, I never got it. That's why I get it wrong. That would be an interesting movie. I mean, movie. That would be an interesting interview. To talk to Dan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I'm not sure he does that many interviews, and I'm like, John Delarose.
Yeah, the funny
doing
thing
an
about all
interview
these
with Dan. Wow.
Like the big guys of Marvel Comics and DC and all that kind of stuff. DiDio was DC, obviously,
The corporate,
but like Jim Shooter, when he took over Marvel and everything, it's so funny to hear like the different takes on him from different artists and writers and what have you, because like some people really appreciate what he did, but other people are like, yeah, he did good things for the company, but man, he was a dick. It's like, well, hey,
In
that,
2010,
that's being a good executive editor, right? When you're everybody thinks you're a dick, then you're probably doing your job well.
I guess, I mean, I noticed that Peter Samedi on his comic radio, he talked about that recently, about a lot of people say that Jim Shooter, he's got a different take on Jim Shooter. So if you want to know his take on Jim Shooter, he's done a episode recently on Jim Shooter. Was he
Oh,
the
cool.
savior of comics or stuff? 2010,
I know that
Downton.
when he was around, I liked him. I thought he did things well
I
when he
gave
was
him a
around.
hard time once. I regret it now.
Well, too late
I
now,
gave
mister.
I know a lot more about him, and I have a lot more respect than I did when I was a young man for him, because I kind of believed what people were saying about him, without giving him a chance, and that wasn't fair.
Yeah.
You should never do that. 2010, Downton Abbey premieres in the UK. Did you ever
Dude,
watch
I've
Downton?
never ever seen one episode of that show. I have no idea what it is.
Not one episode. Yeah. Well, the actor there seated, he's done a lot of things. I do like his stuff. He's a good actor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't know how. He's one of those with
Yeah, I have
bushy.
no clue. I guess it was like about the servants of a rich family or something, or like all of them all together. I don't know. I really, I never understood
I
what that
guess
show
the
was.
UK's been what is this? This must be
Huh?
this must be Australian something, right? What is this what is this animal?
Oh,
The one on the left, not the one on the right, obviously.
um,
He's cute. He could probably eat your face off, but he's cute.
I don't think it's a wallaby. I can't. Well, maybe if he's got a
Yeah.
tail, it might be a wallaby, which is kind of like a mini kangaroo.
And he looks
Or
like he just eat leaves and stuff, so he's not going to cost you a lot. I'd
yeah,
have one of
it
those as
could
a
be.
pet.
What's the other one they have out there? Kookaburra or
Oh, they've
something
got
like
some
that.
strange ones. Somebody brought some. He looked like, he had the crooked legs like a kangaroo.
Little
The man
trusty
thing was
sidekick.
caged up and he was not happy. He would literally eat your face off. Crusty sidekick. He was a small
Dude,
little thing, but
have you ever
wow.
seen the actual Tasmanian devils that they based the cartoon on?
I have. Well,
Those little fucking things are monsters.
yeah. You're not talking the Tasmanian devil that actually went extinct, right? In about 1912 or
That
so.
was the Tasmanian tiger, actually. Right?
The tiger, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I do know my Australian history a bit. I
If
used
we
to be
count
into
this
animals a
video
lot.
and we don't count the ones that got struck off YouTube, we're at
I'm maybe like that.
998 videos. I'm getting
What?
ready to hit 1,000
A
videos
wombat.
on the channel.
There it is, Eric. The other
A
one I
wombat,
couldn't.
yeah.
A wombat.
You think that's a wombat, really?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Yeah, probably. Looks like a wombat.
Where do you
But
come
I've
up
never
with these freaking names? Wombat, kookaburra, koala.
Right.
The kangaroo, mate.
Look, the air's thinner down there, at the bottom of the world.
Yeah, the atmosphere is a little bit
The
less
atmosphere is
dense.
different, right? Look how it changed Carol when she came back.
That's right. Yeah,
She had to
Carol was
stay
awesome.
with. Of course, she had to stay with Smirk down there. Had to.
No, she chose to stay with Smirk.
She chose, right,
and I still question her.
And we may never get back Texas Dave. He's going down there on a holiday.
Well, I told him stay away from the bugs, the ocean, and anything else. Just stay in your hotel. So hopefully,
and everything else, yeah, stay in your hotel the whole time. That's not fun. That wasn't good advice. What the hell?
Everything in Australia is trying to kill you, Rex. It's the fact of the
Well, I
fucking.
get it. I get it. But why go down there at all if you're just going to stay in your hotel
Well,
for 2
maybe it's
weeks?
a really nice hotel,
Yeah, I get it.
and you can sunbathe. Australia's got lots of sun, from what I hear.
The sun will kill you down there too.
Well, everything will kill you.
Remember what I just said? Thinner atmosphere.
Mm,
I'm just making that
yeah,
up, but it sounds good.
it sounds perfectly logical.
I mean, I'm trying to give the Aussies an out, on their behavior.
Well, no, you can't do that.
Well, everybody else beats up on the Aussies. I don't want to be one of those. Although most of the Aussies that I've met online here are batshit, crazy. Except for hockey. And he's
I'm gonna say it's about 50-50 for me. I've met
50-50 for you. Okay,
some
but you've only
wacky
met two
Australian.
people. But you've only met two people.
Yeah, but I've only met two people.
That's not saying a lot.
Liam and Michael Bancroft, the only two I've ever heard of. No.
I don't remember this. This is from 1982, but I may have this one. We were talking some Knight Rider.
Bloody boring. Oh, sorry.
Dynamite magazine. I probably have this, but I don't remember this
Dynamite?
cover.
Oh, I remember that.
1982. I would have to check my collection. I might have this. I don't know. Free unicorn poster. Oh boy. Meet a real live unicorn. Free stickers, win a bike, puzzles, jokes, and more.
Okay.
There you go. Interview with David Hasselhoff. I mean, Dynamite ran for years because I have years of it. I subscribed to it. This was the subscription that kept paying off every month. That was
why he's living in New Zealand, Eric, is because even the Aussies kicked him out, which is pretty sad.
Who, Finity? Who's Captain Stryker?
That's Finity. Captain Stryker striking people's
Is
channels.
it Finity? He's got more aliases than I do.
Liverpool?
Let me be nice.
What was that? Used to be Dr. Something's Liverpool. He's got more money than somebody's got Liverpool. Well, it used to be a saying back in the day.
Oh, wow. I had forgotten. I mean, he was in one of my favorite, although there's not a, he was in there he is with Steve McQueen in The Great Escape. He was in The Great Escape.
And who was that?
The guy that just passed away at 90 from was
okay.
The Man from Uncle. Yeah.
It's a tiny picture. I can't hardly make it out right. Oh,
okay.
Sweet. Yeah, I didn't realize he was but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I forgot that he was, Donald Pleasant was in that movie. From Halloween fame.
My only problem with Donald Pleasance is his name. He is not.
Yeah, well, he was. I've heard. I guess on my DVD extras, for The Great Escape, Donald Pleasant talks about being in a World War II Nazi concentration camp. He was actually in a Nazi concentration camp.
Oh, well, he made it. He made it out, so he was one of the lucky ones.
Check these stickers out that were posted. That's kind of nice, colorful.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
A little cave girl next to a stegosaurus.
Gum on taco, something. That one looks like a coaster, though. The head, it almost looks like a coaster.
Oh, the big square at the top? Yeah.
But
it's pretty cool looking, though.
He says stickers, though. Stickers on sale soon. That's the real Sean Krimmel. I'm unfamiliar with Sean Krimmel.
Sean Krimmel. Well, I think I've seen that name in chats before. Man, dude, I see so many people.
In the trailer. Yep. Yep. Well,
Mm.
I mean, I know you. I mentioned this yesterday. Uh, no, I better not tell that. I'd hate to get struck by Britney Spears wielding knives. But you've seen it, right?
Oh, the Britney Spears? I was here yesterday. What are you talking about?
Right. I mean, with her wielding knives and dancing with knives.
Oh, well, dude, it's been all over Twitter. Yeah, and
Yeah.
dude, the thing that freaks me out, it's not the knives and it's not the dance because she's a very capable dancer. We know that.
Right.
Look at her
Yeah. Right.
fucking eyes. Look at her fucking crazy, goddamn bugged out eyeballs while she's doing that little dance.
Yeah. What is it? Is she on drugs? What is it?
And she's out of her tiny little mind, dude. She's got mental issues. And Carrie's gonna get
She's
mad at
what?
me because
Oh,
she's out of her tiny little mind. She's got issues, bro.
well, I know that she was fighting for her children, right, with her folks and
Dude,
stuff like that.
there is so much that's questionable about all of that stuff that
Right. Right.
I just I turn away from it. All I know is from what I've seen. I mean, maybe recently she may have
Mhm.
became a better mom, but when she was together with that
It doesn't look like it to me.
wannabe rapper guy that she was with, yeah, weren't the kids in the background
Right.
too while she was doing that knife dance? You can see like a couple kids, I think,
I
in the
I didn't
background of the.
know.
Or
I
no,
didn't
it
see
was her
that.
dogs. It was dogs. It wasn't kids. Okay,
Dogs.
but
Okay.
still,
Well, I could
you
see
should.
where you could get confused about that.
Well, I treat my animals like my children. So, um, but yeah, I mean, really, you shouldn't even be doing that in front of your dogs. It's just going to give them bad ideas.
Well, I mean, before that, she was doing dancing, without the knives, but her dancing was off. I mean,
Yeah,
way off. People were like going, "What is wrong with her?" You know?
yeah, she was a. That's what I'm saying. I mean, she like did a really nice job of doing the knife dance. It's just you look completely insane while you're doing it.
I
I
don't know
don't know,
why you would post that stuff unless it's just to get. Has
dude.
she?
It's she wants attention. She can't
Has
not
she?
have
Yeah. Has
attention.
she reduced herself to clickbait now? You know,
Probably, yeah.
she doesn't look
But
like she's in a good mental spot, to
but
do
I
anything.
mean, yeah.
But I
Think
mean,
about it
she's
though,
got
dude.
all the money in the world, apparently, right?
Right, but I
So,
mean, think about it. Just a couple of years ago, like everybody and their mother, TMZ, every fucking news agency, everything was following her around, waiting to see what would happen next with Britney, 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 Britney. And now
mhm,
it's been, a couple, 3 years that she's just kind of a footnote. Nobody talks about her. You see a weird video
right.
once in a while.
I guess
So,
it's hard when you hit bottom. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, when you're on the, pinnacle of popularity and then all of a sudden, the bottom drops out and nobody cares about you no more, that's got to be tough, man, I guess. You know, because those kind of people live for that, right? You live for being admired by other people when you put your
Attention, yeah, attention. See,
well,
I don't
well
know.
when you
There's
when
the
you choose that kind
recluses
of
as well. There's different.
when you choose that kind of a career, man, you're a narcissist first and foremost.
Yeah,
You want
I would agree.
you want people looking at you, right? And so I want people to
Right.
see me. I want to, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think, like I said, I think she has some serious mental issues that people are ignoring because she's got a lot of money.
Uh, September 26, 1962, the Beverly Hillbillies premiered on CBS. The January 8th, 1964 episode marked the most watched half hour broadcast in TV history. That evening, 65% of people with television sets were turned into the giant jackrabbit. So I guess the giant jackrabbit.
Take the care.
Remember that? That was the kangaroo. It was a kangaroo. Wasn't a jackrabbit, but Granny was calling it a jackrabbit and trying to catch it and cook it. You remember that
Oh
episode?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that.
It was the
Well, that's
most
kind of,
watched half-hour broadcast in TV history in 1964.
oh no shit.
Yeah.
I I vaguely remember that one. I don't think I'd seen it many times.
Yeah, he was hopping around the house, and Granny's trying to find,
Mhm. Wasn't she like
I don't
chasing him
know.
around, like sharpening up a knife and stuff?
Oh yeah,
Where
around the
where is
pool.
that critter? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The world's been turned upside down where dogs are driving cars now, or well, not necessarily driving. I guess that must be over in England because it's driving on the wrong side. It
Well,
says Route
that
66 though.
well, dude,
That's
if
obviously Photoshop, but
if the dog is driving, he's not gonna know which side of the road to be on, so
is
it
that a
could be real.
Porsche? What is that? Can you tell? It looks like a
Oh, that
Jeep.
looks like an old
Eh,
MG or something, an old English model.
I'd take it.
Oh, it's a cool
I'd,
looking little car. But
I'd
dude,
take it.
you getting a fender bender in that fucking thing, and you're gonna be a
I,
cripple.
I agree. I mean, we have Mini Coopers over here. We have those little mini cars and stuff like
Oh,
that.
dude,
It's
those
like,
things,
yeah,
yeah, but they're
if you
made
get
like
hit by anything, you're
nah, like those little smart cars and stuff. They're made like really well to withstand impacts and things. It's crazy.
oh,
Now, I mean,
really? I didn't know that.
yeah, the
Really?
little car
Okay.
itself, the little box you're sitting in will survive. Now, the problem is
Well, I know they're.
what happens to your
Okay.
body after that swift deceleration, because it doesn't
Right.
matter how well they have you seatbelted and airbagged and all that crap. That massive stop, your brain still bounces around in your fucking head. All kinds of shit goes
Right.
on in your body.
Oh yeah,
The
you
in
can't
it's the
process.
internal damages that fuck you up.
Yeah. Here's Steve
Oh,
McQueen with the
the
camera
hell,
strapped to his head when he did his
dude!
early '70s
That had
movie.
a suck on the neck, man. The cameras were heavy back then too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's probably getting off at the end of the day, going, "Are we done yet, motherfucker?"
Yeah. Get the shot. This
At
was
least
him
put
in
another
Lamont.
camera on the other side and balance him out, so he's not like having to cock his neck all day.
Well, now he's got the battery pack probably on the other side of his brain. I mean,
Oh, gee, that's probably what killed him. He died of cancer, didn't he?
yeah, he died of cancer at age 50. Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. They're
Yeah.
doing experiments strapping cameras to his head and shit. Wonderful.
Right. With duct tape, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. 100
Over the
mile an hour
helmet.
tape, brother.
Yeah.
100 mile an hour tape. You can
Did
strap
you
that
watch
shit on
have you
anything.
seen Lamaze with where he's a Lamaze racer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he actually did that when he got
Oh
a little
yeah.
older.
Oh, he
Yeah,
was a
he actually,
speed freak. And
dude, yeah. But he went and
dad, his
raced.
son
He
is a speed freak too.
Yeah, but he went and raced Le Mans. That's like what, a 3-4 day, like a
Yes.
week long race. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, man, he's up for
He
it,
would
man.
do those.
He's like,
Yeah, I think he
I
did
mean,
that.
that's the
That
reason
that
he did
like
the
that
movie.
3 days. Yeah, he did like that 3 days in the desert one that they do too. I mean, he was crazy. He loved driving fast.
Oh
You know.
yeah, he would do dirt bike and all kinds of things. It's
Hmm.
amazing he didn't. Today the studios probably couldn't carry him. You know why? Insurance.
Oh yeah, they couldn't afford to insure him. They'd be like,
They
"No, dude,
couldn't have.
sorry."
No,
You're racing
right?
cars
Yeah,
and,
it's
and
like if you're going to take
jumping
risks like this,
motorcycles.
right? His career would
Oh,
probably be a
bye,
non.
Eric. Have a good night, buddy.
Hey, buyer would be a non-starter, a non-starter. Um,
Yeah. Well,
uh-huh.
dude, you remember
That's
who was that?
that.
I think it was.
At the cashy. Come
Oh,
on now.
that's what I was going to remind you of earlier. 6:30 tonight. I think it's 5:30 Central.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Smokes the Fox. The Catchy campaign launches. People, get in there and get you one. And if you haven't signed up yet, sign up. You only got like about 40 minutes. If you sign up, you get a free bazooka
Oh, okay.
or an
And it
RPG.
looks
I don't
like
know
it
what
comes in a
it does.
nice little box, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
cool. I can't. I'm getting at least two.
Well, you know what I think about that?
What in the world am I? Oh, is that a baby hippopotamus? What
Yeah,
is
sticking
this?
his tongue out at you.
What
I just think
the
it's cute.
hell?
I just think it's
Uh,
cute, you know.
it cute, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but
Like
hippos will kill you.
hippos are evil bastards.
Yeah,
They'll,
I saw
and
some
they're
footage
very
where this
territorial,
guy
man.
was. Oh yeah, man, this guy was trying to get away from one on
Yeah, they're
something I
faster than
saw.
you think too.
Hell yeah, they'll trample you faster than a rhino.
Oh, dude. And the really crazy thing is, I've seen footage like Discovery Channel and shit where
Mm-hmm.
they go underwater, sink down to the bottom, and then run across the fucking bottom of the lake, and they pop out right next to the fucking boat that they're after.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can actually run along the bottom of the lake faster than they can swim. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, with all that bulk, you know, you wouldn't think that that was possible. Justin also said the Belmont Press Ultimate Digital Bundle releases in just 2 days. Probably, I guess, on the Keshi. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. Is that
I
maybe on
believe,
Smokes?
I think that notice was from a couple days ago. So yeah, it should probably launch tonight on
Yeah, that's
on
right.
the
Yeah,
Kestrel.
yeah. On the it does lead you to the Keshi Dreams
Yep.
campaign, which I need to
Mhm.
copy. And I thought I had that saved, and I probably do, but it's not in a good spot. So let me save
Yeah.
that again.
You'll be
So I
leaving
can,
for work, and I'll be headed over to Belmont's channel to be one of the first backers.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it's nice to have plans. If you want to get on that sign up, here it is in the
That's
chat,
why I asked
folks.
you if you were working today or not, because I didn't know if we were going to
I
go
am, but
on
I
the
don't
phone.
clock. Yeah, we've still got about 30 minutes, over 30 minutes,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
that's why I was asking, because I didn't know if we were going to do our usual time or if I was going to be
Well, we
able to get
started
there.
early. We started early today.
Right, right.
If you
Well,
hadn't noticed.
you usually will if you got to go to work early. I understand.
Well, I
Yeah.
have the last couple of days. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Dude, traffic today has been on the way home was the best it's ever been since I've had this job now for the last 3 months. It's crazy. Like every day coming home is getting better and better.
Well, don't
I know.
don't think
Well,
that'll
it's dude,
last. I don't want to
we're
jinx
getting
it.
ready to go. We're getting ready to go in the winter time, dude. All that shit's gonna change real quick. Trust me.
The Avenger, let's see. Alex Ross says we're giving away one signed copy at this New York Comic Con exclusive. The Avengers 60th anniversary tribute will premiere at New York Comic Con this year. Wow.
Oh wow.
Check
I
out
heard
some
that's
of
not
that.
until. Oh, sorry. And
Till
that's
when?
not until what, next month, I think? I think they're doing it in October, right?
Probably, yeah. Uh,
Oh, is that
yeah,
Tiger down there? Yeah,
yeah,
hello.
Tigra, Ant-Man, Hellcat, I mean everybody.
Oh,
This is just
damn.
one.
Hold on. All right, don't change this yet, Russ. I gotta
Okay,
expand
all right.
my screen and take a close
You
look
even
at
have,
this.
I would say Giant Man, but he's in the Goliath costume.
Wow, we got
Goliath in the background.
Mockingbird, Hawkeye, She-Hulk.
Sword
Okay, who's that?
Man,
Who's that right behind Mockingbird?
that's She-Hulk.
No, no, no. Just to her, it would be your right.
Ma-
To our left, looking at it. The girl.
Mantis, with the
Is
dark
that
hair.
Mantis?
Yeah, it's Mantis. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hellcat looks good there. Oh, look at that. The my most hated Wonder Man uniform ever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. His
that,
Hollywood.
that was the worst fucking costume I've ever
That
seen in
was
my
his
life.
Hollywood look. Yeah.
Yeah, and I still say that to this day. I hated that shit.
There you go. See there, it all interlinks. Look at that Hulk.
Oh wow. Now,
Yeah.
how many covers are there that interlinked together? Or is that just a wraparound?
It may be gatefold. It looks like it might be gatefold.
Oh, look at new Captain. What's her name? Black
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at that Panther.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, it links together. It's got to be a
Oh,
wraparound.
that's cool. I mean, Vision almost looks like he's phasing through everybody else. And if
Yeah,
you
that's
look
cool.
right below him is Stingray.
Oh shit! Hold on. I got to enlarge again.
Right there by Captain America's leg and right on Hawkeye's back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can just see his mask. That's dude. I like Stingray. I always
I
thought he
know.
was.
That's why I brought it up. Oh, look here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Beast. Hell yeah.
Oh heck yeah! Oh, Quicksilver.
Yeah. He almost looks translucent there.
Oh look, original Captain Marvel up there.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Nice.
Carol,
and Miss Marvel, the fucking
and
best Carol Danvers.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You even have
Now,
Gilgamesh behind USA.
all right,
You
now
even have
who's the girl in the green cape, Rex?
that's Moondragon.
Moondragon. That's right. Doesn't she
Yeah.
usually have like a little tiara or something on?
No, she's bald.
Oh, a tiara, like a little thing she wears around her head, like a headband.
No.
I could have swore she did back in the day. Okay, I might be thinking of somebody else.
So. Yeah. He
Look how
makes
little Spider-Man is up there in the corner, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, everybody
that's
knows.
a cool Falcon right behind Miss Marvel too. I didn't even notice him at first.
Definitely. And the shroud is underneath him. Remember the shroud?
Oh wait a minute, who's that up in the corner there?
Which corner?
With the fiery wings and the.
Oh, that's Firebird, I believe her name is.
No, Firebird was a DC character, I thought. And
I think she was part of the West Coast Avengers.
Oh, okay. I don't remember her.
But now USA Agent behind Quicksilver there, and then you have Shroud and you have Gilgamesh.
Yeah, US Agent.
Gilgamesh has the like cow head on, you know.
Yeah.
He was in there for a little bit.
Beast looks pretty good in this one.
Yeah, he looks feral, doesn't he? He looks like he could poke your eye out with those nails. You know.
And Quicksilver's got I don't know. He's strangely colored. He almost looks like he's.
Does he not look more ape-like than cat? When they made him a cat, I was like, "What the?"
Yeah, no, I didn't like when they did that like weird cat look for him.
Yeah.
But I think it was the Wolverine hair at the time. They kept getting more and more exotic with the Wolverine hair, and then people started doing it with the Beast too. They're like, "Oh, what if the Beast got exaggerated?" I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, what if did one where he had to go to the Savage Land because he kept mutating,
Right.
Which I thought was a pretty sad story, actually, but at least they didn't kill him. I mean, they could have just killed the Beast,
Oh, sure. They could have just said he's become a danger to society, right? I mean, or they could have just locked him in a cage forever, which would probably be worse than killing him.
Oh yeah, put him on display in a zoo, right? Or how about this? Take him to a secret lab and do experiments on him. I mean, after all, he's just an animal, right?
Well, and a mutant animal at that, right? So that could be valuable.
That's the way he would look at it, right? Exactly. Yeah.
Even though, if you go by the comic book, narrative and everything, he's just as smart and brilliant as any of those fucking supposed scientists that would be experimenting on him.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a genius.
Well, he was experimenting on himself. That's what turned him blue to start. So you got nobody to blame.
Well, at first he turned gray. Did you know that? The first furry beast was gray for a few issues. So I guess he followed in the Hulk's footsteps because the Hulk was gray for one issue, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that yesterday.
And then he was gray again in the late 80s, early 90s, or no, mid 80s when he turned back into Gray Hulk for a while. That was what, like a good year, maybe 2 years?
Oh yeah, Joe Fixit. Oh yeah, Joe you threw me. I thought, they should bring back the Gray Beast. I think that would be a great storyline. if he
It'd be
turns right.
interesting. It'd be better than the
Or
crap
if
they churn out over there these days.
Alex Ross, you know, does like a future like Universe X story, and where he's like a gray beast, older and maybe gray.
Oh,
I don't know.
that could be cool.
Yeah. I'll tell you another cool thing, and
Like an
it
old
has
silverback gorilla, right? You know, he's
it.
like the
Oh, exactly right. Yeah. Man, if you're going to get on Reaper Destroy, Joe Sontag's Reaper Destroy, you better do it, because it's like a couple of days out from closing.
yeah.
You need to get on it.
Jump on that shit if you haven't yet. It's gonna be amazing.
Superior Press.
If you like the 90s style Image and Marvel back in the day, you know, in the early 90s to mid 90s, then Reaper
Good
Destroyer.
looking stuff, man.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better than that stuff.
Well, this has probably got a better written story. You know? That was the problem with the Image stage. Most of the stories sucked. The art was
right.
Well, dude, look at this. That's just like Batman, Spawn, Moon Knight, and something all rolled into one.
Oh, I definitely get Spawn out of it, you know. You know, I just was thinking about. Let me back this up. Like this character here, right there. Does that not look like the demon Etrigan?
Oh, this guy right here? Yeah,
bit?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Except for the extremely crazy tongue, yeah.
Yeah. It'll make some demon happy one day.
That's some girly demon gonna like it.
Yeah, they gonna like me.
Damn, that thing goes on forever. It's like Sal's tail.
Look at that head exploding entertainment.
Look at this fucking imagery, bro. Oh, that's so sweet. We got Fat and Jolene doing the inking on this shit. Oh.
On the Pink Channel.
Bringing back the 90s Image days, people. Wow. Only with better stories.
Well, that would give some people nightmares.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, for me, I mean, those early Image days and the late 80s or so of what was going on in Marvel and DC, we just got so many great new artists and people that were just blowing it out, man, over the top, doing new panel designs. Just that stuff to me still is as much as I love the Silver Age, you know, Bronze Age, all the ones I grew up with. That 90s stuff is still, I mean, art-wise, it's just a shit. And now we've got actual real writers and artists that are doing that kind of stuff, and I'm loving it. See, Matt says the 90s was his era as well.
Oh yeah, a bunch of people are, you know. Go over. I'll drop the link. Pirate Queen issue 2. Let's watch the trailer.
Mandela Bug.
Oh hell. You know, when you do these other platforms, like that's not the you know, you press it and then it's. I think this.
What did you do?
You know, when you know, $30 commission fast sale for Vicious Inc. Comics. Live now, 7 watching.
Pastel? Oh, you're doing something different.
Whoa! Oh! Hey!
Whoa! Hamala.
You put in your pants. Stop that. Okay.
Oh
Oh
my.
my.
I like the girl with the green hair, but then I prefer green.
Wow. She has green last.
Wow. It's gotta be Clint, right? Yeah, it's gotta be Clint Owens who's on this.
See? Green bread. Super. What? Wait a minute. Answer this. What? Super 10? What?
The Maidens of Mayhem. Yes.
You know, I'll make my name in comics without all this. That's all I'm saying. Power Girl ripoff? Maybe.
Perhaps. Looks like a massive boob window she's got going on.
You know, the more see your cleavage with, my dear.
Exactly. The more to enjoy.
Oh my. Well, I want the girl with three.
No, that's just weird.
Well, it's alien.
Well, actually,
it's
my
normal
first
for her. Yes. If you want to go sign up for Maidens of Mayhem, there's the link. That is Clint that did the Superiors. Clint Hilnitzky. Did I say that right?
Hilinski.
Okay, be that way.
Hilinski. I mean, you can pronounce names, Rex. It's like pulling teeth.
I don't care. I don't really care. I'm honest. I just don't care.
Oh, Jesus.
If I mispronounce your name and you take it personal, that's your problem. I'll try the best I can, but I'll get it wrong.
It's not the way
I'll never. Once I see you, though, I'll never forget your face. You know, I'm a face guy, not a name guy.
Hey, we're here with the author of Ron Star today, Mike Baboon. How you doing, Mike?
Well, now, if I can get it right, I will.
And I don't care. Fuck it. You kill me, brother.
Ryan dropping.
Oh, has Ryan returned? He's back with his the little one.
Has he what?
He's back with the little one. He had to leave earlier to go pick up his daughter. Remember?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that was yesterday.
That was today as well. He said goodbye a little while ago.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. Look in the chat, right?
You can't just do one day, right?
No, I mean, well, I guess he could leave her there till tomorrow, but they probably charge him extra.
All right. I don't know if this is AI or if this is a photo, but I want one.
The necklace? Yeah, it's beautiful.
No, not the necklace. I want a swap. Can I say that?
I don't know. That's the best way to. I don't know. That's the best way to put that, Rex. But
okay. Well, I'll just go to the beach then.
What the? Okay, that's
modern day sculpting, but
just fucking weird.
Is that not true though? I mean, you go to the beach, you do see.
Oh, dude, it's like it's giving me Lizzo.
Why do I want to scream at the top of my lungs? Damn you! You blew it up.
Oh, my earbuds are not in carry. I have no earbuds anymore. I had 2 pairs until yesterday.
He's buddling.
I left my 1 pair at work, so I'd have those there charged. And then I came home and I went to plug my charger into my brand new pair that I was using the other day, and it completely blew the body of where you plug in the charging port to the little, remote control thingy. It just fucking broke it in half,
I
and
knew you should have done that.
all the guts spilled out.
I knew you should have tried that underwater. No, we don't advocate electricity and water together. Please don't.
It depends if the water's pure or not. Do you know that, Rex?
Okay.
If you're standing in absolutely pure, purified water, like reverse osmosis stuff, you can be standing in a puddle and grab a hold of a live electric feed. As long as you're not grounded anywhere else, it won't hurt you. It's the dissolved solids in the water that carry the electricity. It's not the water itself.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I was told by an expert master electrician like 25 years ago.
I find that
illogical. It's not.
It could be.
It's not. It's just like if you were wearing aluminum soled shoes. They're metal, right? And you walk across.
Is that aluminum or aluminium?
Aluminium, whatever you want to call it. As long as it doesn't conduct electricity, you can walk across a live fucking wire that's sparking on the ground, and it's not gonna hurt you.
How about this? An old ad for a life-size pinup for $1.
Oh, cool. You remember they used to have the what was it, 6 foot tall Frankenstein?
Oh yeah. I think that was based on Glenn Strange as well.
I think that was a Glenn Strange.
He made a good Frankenstein in the face because he was not a pretty man.
No. Well, I mean, Boris Karloff wasn't a pretty guy either.
No.
But I get it. And here's another one. If people want to argue who's the best Frankenstein, I still say Boris Karloff, dude. I love those hollow cheeks.
I did definitely. And you know how he achieved the hollow cheek thing? He had a bridge.
Yeah, he took his teeth out.
Yeah. I mean, by the third movie, he was well fed and he looked a little healthy.
Yeah,
but when he did Frankenstein, he was nearly a starving actor of the silent era. You know, he wasn't doing a lot of work. He wasn't eating as well as he would later in life. And he did look sort of, thin and gaunt and dead-like, and
yeah, kind of a little like me.
It served him well. Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you mention it.
I do. It's just the way it is. I'm thin. I've been 170 pounds max since I was 16.
I got down, I fasted for 40 days, believe it or not, at one point, and everybody was going, you need to eat something, Rex. I mean, I looked anorexic, I looked bulimic, I looked skeletal, at 175 pounds. And you're 5 pounds under that.
Yeah.
I had no body, very little body.
You're a bigger frame than I am, dude. I'm not built like you. I'm very like.
Oh yeah, I can.
My arms look really long and thin. My fingers are extremely long. That's why I'm a bass player.
I still look fairly. I'm gonna say I haven't weighed myself, but I'm weighed 260, 270 something, and I carry it pretty well. Although that's way too big for me, really.
I did not think you were anywhere near that big until you told me you were like 6'2". I was like, what? No, you aren't. You're like fucking
well, I'm
Cecil,
almost 6'2". Yeah,
I thought you were like Cecil, dude, like 5'10", 5'9".
If I worked out, I could look like Cecil. I could get, but
Oh,
as
dude, if
you age, and I guarantee you, one person that will tell you that that's true, and that's Ben Affleck, because when he worked out in the gym, he was working out like 6 days a week or something in the gym, 5 days a week,
dude,
something like
yeah,
that,
he was
to
also
get
on a
buff.
cycle.
But when you get, and I think he was like 52 at the time or something like that.
Rex is,
When
Rex
you
is
get,
falling into the steroid trap.
when you,
Dude,
no,
Ben
no.
Affleck did not get that fucking big just by, dude.
Oh,
Do you
okay,
think
fine.
Do you think the guy
All
that
right.
plays Wolverine got that
All
ripped
right.
because no,
I got it.
they
I got
have a system. They put them on steroids. They
All
put
right.
them on
Okay.
personal trainers, and they get you ripped in
My
6
point
months.
is, if you're going to try and do it naturally, past 50, it's hard to put on body mass.
Oh yeah, it's very hard. That's
It's
what I'm
hard to put on
saying,
body
dude.
mass, even
So
if
how do
you
you
work
think
out
Ben
every
Affleck
day.
did it?
Yeah.
Do you think he was just eating right and working
No,
out every day? No.
okay, I never considered that, but yeah, you're right. I'll go with that. I mean,
All those Hollywood actors, Thor, fucking
yeah,
Wolverine, Deadpool, everybody out
right.
in all the movies. When you sign up for that shit, you agree to take these drugs, take these steroids, eat the fucking menu that, like, for as long as it takes to
That's
film,
crazy.
they
Yeah,
own you, dude. I mean,
right.
and they beat you into shit one way or another. I mean, but you make a lot of money, you know. So, well, like you used to. Now the superhero
Right.
movie craze is dying off. So we'll see how long. I mean, I hope somebody comes up with something good here soon.
Yeah, I mean, look at these ripped bodies here now. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's all natural.
yeah.
My dying ass.
Yeah, well, it looks like he's all knotted up with nowhere to go,
Dude, he looks like a fucking Simon Bisley drawing.
Yeah. I was actually trying to find Fat Thor. Remember Fat Thor in the movie? Yeah, Thor was fat.
Oh, Fat Thor. I thought you said
You don't
Fat
Thor.
Thor.
Oh, okay.
Like,
You don't remember Fat Thor? Here's Fat Thor.
no, I didn't watch that movie, dude.
Now he put a pregnant belly on or something like that, right?
Nah, he probably just got fat.
Well, maybe he isn't real.
Nah, he probably was wearing a fat suit, but he probably. I mean, he didn't have to work out for that movie until I think. Well, did he?
Obviously, I mean, look at that.
Well, I can't remember. Did he come back at the end? It's like all buff and stuff. No, he was still chubby, right?
Right.
Through that whole movie. Yeah, look at that, dude. I don't think that's a fat suit. Yeah. I think fucking he just went, hey, I actually get to eat for once while I'm making a movie. I'm gonna eat.
Yeah, he may have put that on. Yeah, I don't know with CGI nowadays. They could probably do that seamlessly. Look at the de-aging program.
If you spend enough money on it, and do it right.
If you spend enough money on it, right? Yeah.
That's the thing, man. That CGI is expensive for the good shit.
Yeah, instead of Fat Thor.
Yeah. But I'll bet you he was eating it while he was filming that movie. He's like, fuck it, I don't have to work out.
Well, I mean, there are ones that either will eat less or eat more, depending on the role, right?
Oh yeah, like some guys had to bulk up, right? Because you're not a big guy to start with, so now you got to fucking go from, eating your normal diet to eating twice as much as you usually do and working out all the time.
I mean, if you're gonna, that one guy I was thinking about it, the actor, McConaughey is his name.
Matthew McConaughey,
hey,
dude, that guy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's happening, buddy?
Not a whole lot. Just getting home from picking up the little one at school.
Awesome. How was her day?
It was pretty good. She seemed to have a good day.
Nice.
Took the doggies out. They always like going around, walking around the neighborhood.
There you go.
I heard you guys like talking about like weight and stuff. And when I'm not walking the dogs, I sure notice it. Like I start gaining weight, and when I start walking them again, I start losing it again.
Dude, my problem is I just don't gain weight. Dude. If I want to gain weight, I gotta work out and eat like a maniac.
Mm.
I've
Look at
been
those. Look at those
size as
cats.
I am now since I was like 17 years old.
Whoa.
That's not smokes, is it? What are these?
Those look cool.
3D printed
Oh yeah.
Who's the little TV thing? That's kind of
TV
neat.
head. Yeah. I'm not sure. Not sure who's producing those, but pretty neat.
I like that kind of stuff, man.
Well, maybe I'll have to produce something like that one of these days.
Dude, I know a few people who do
Good. How are you?
stuff.
You're welcome.
And I got Steve Wooster's channel and stuff today. If you haven't found it yet, we can get in contact with him.
Now tonight on Pop XP, Billy Tucci's going to have Ron Garney on.
Cool.
So, check that out tonight.
Yeah,
And Lorenzo's show.
He's an old '90s artist. I don't know how long his career is, but I remember it from when I was a kid.
What did Ron remind me, RJ, what did Ron Garney do in the 90s? What was some of the artwork that he did?
Okay, like he's either, I'm not quite sure. Like I totally remember the name, and then he's Marvel. It's probably like Silver Surfer, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might have done even like maybe like some of the Infinity crossover.
Right. Well, here he's got Captain America. Yeah. I remember some of his Captain America. Apparently, he did Berserker.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a huge book. That's the Keanu Reeves one.
Billy don't mess around. He don't have many guests, but when he gets a guest, they're pretty major.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who else he had on this week.
He's such a great ambassador. He gets along with everybody, and
yeah, but it's always Michael Bancroft ambassador. It's like nobody considers Billy or because I guess they don't get out that much, and do that much. Is Bancroft's kicking it every night, right?
Yeah.
Oh look, here's a nice ad. You might have seen this.
There you go.
Oh, hey, I think I know that guy.
Yeah, got some Kirby Crackle or some splatter.
Yeah, there. I put some Kirby Crackle on it just for you.
Did you?
With that Kirby Crackle pen,
Yeah. Oh yeah. That made it easy, didn't it?
It sure did.
Oh, don't tell me that. I mean, I thought, well, yeah, he spent hours doing that.
I spent hours instead of like drawing like my next book or something. I just spent like 5 hours on Kirby Crackle for an ad.
Right. Well, some of us have to do that, because we don't do digital.
Yeah, that 30 people will see on X.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm getting some pretty good hit. Like I've passed 600 followers on Twitter now.
A couple of days ago, Martini Beswick. You might not know her. She turned 82. She was in Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. I have that. She was in 1 Million Years BC with Raquel Welch. She was in Thunderball. She was in From Russia with Love. So those are just some of the movies. She was in Danger Man, which was UK Patrick McGowan early. You remember her? She's 82 years old. Man, look at them bones. Whoa. Wow. There's a 60s beauty for you.
Now she's cute.
We did have them, folks.
So wait a minute. Why were you talking about Raquel Welch a second ago?
She was in the same movie as Raquel Welch, her first movie. 1 million years BC. She was in that movie. Yeah. Oh, she was in Tracers too. Remember Tracers?
Tracers. Oh yeah,
She was in The Fall Guy. She was in Man-X and Heart to Heart. So she did a lot of TV.
Those are some old school shows.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, she goes back to the 60s, right? I mean, she was in From Russia with Love and Thunderball. That's going way back, mid-60s.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you said she just turned what, 82?
82 years old. Yeah, a couple days ago.
That's shit.
Here's your gunslinger Spawn. Even
25,
Spawn's into Western. Biggest hat in comics, folks. That's a Haas hat from Bonanza.
I'm not really a big fan of his hat, but I love Gunslinger Spawn. I think he's great. He's so cool.
Well, what do you like about Gunslinger Spawn, Ryan?
I like how he sort of reminds me of the Dark Tower. He reminds me of the gunslinger Roland from, Stephen King's The Dark Tower and stuff. And Jay Lee artwork and that kind of stuff. Just reminds me of all that.
Do you remember back in the day, Ryan, when Medieval Spawn first came out?
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's kind of what like Gunslinger Spawn reminds me of now.
Was that during the Greg Capullo run?
That was before that, but it was during the McFarlane.
Yeah,
before that. Okay. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
Brought him out, and then he handed it over, or maybe I can't remember. Did he give Capullo the main book, and then he did it?
He gave him the main book for a while, in the 20s and 30s, I think, issues.
Stuff, yeah. So.
Well, we've reached that time. I've got to go clock into work. Ryan, thanks for coming on. Shadowhawk, it's been wonderful as usually. Destination unknown, but I bet you it's going to be when.
I'm going to have to go look up that album now from fucking, what was it, Missing Persons?
Yeah, Missing Persons. You're not missing much. See what I did there?
Get it?
Keep collecting.